This is Fluency, Module 3, Lesson 31. And this is a very short Fluency, just a couple of pages here. And we're just reviewing some things that we've looked at before, but we're going to be heading into word problems again. So this is going to help you with that. So underneath here, we have two tape diagrams, and both of those represent 8 divided by 2 equals 4. So what does the 2 represent in this one? Does it represent the size of the group or the number of groups? So in this particular case, we know that it's not the number of groups because if we look there, 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. So we know it's not the number of groups. So it represents the size, 4 groups of 2. So the size of the group, I'm abbreviating here, 4 groups of 2. So let's look at this other one. 8 divided by 2 equals 4 still, but this time our tape diagram only has 2 parts. So are we representing, is 2 the size of the group or the number of groups? Well, in this case, we can say, well, it's the number of groups. There are just 2 groups, and so each of those groups is 4. All right, let's look at the next page. Same thing, except a different problem. So we've got 2 tape diagrams, and we have 12 divided by 3 equals 4. So this time, instead of asking, we're going to be asking what does the 3 represent? The size of the group or the number of the groups? So let's look at that first one. 12 divided by 3 equals 4. We want to know what the 3 represents. Well, if we look at it, we see that we have 4 groups. So the 3 represents the size of the group. On the second one, 12 divided by 3 equals 4 again. We have 3, so that tells us the number of groups, and the size of those groups is 4. There are 3 groups of 4. So this previous one, 4 groups of 3. This one, 3 groups of 4. And that is Fluency for today. Just a reminder of what's coming because you'll be using those tape diagrams as you're solving word problems.